Fantasy football. It's not just the most important thing in the world, it's also the most interesting topic of conversation. I cannot tell you the number of times I've been enraptured by someone telling me the tale of how their team won or lost a particular week's fantasy football matchup. So that's why here at the Gameday Evening News Morning Edition, a few years back, we asked viewers to send in stories of their fantasy football bad beats. We collected the best, and we are now presenting them in a segment that is accurately called True Fantasy Football Bad Beats, presented over stock photos of frustrated people. Now, before we start the segment, I just want to point out, our team of crack researchers spent years vetting each one of these anecdotes to confirm their authenticity. These are 100% true stories. Everything you're about to hear actually happened. Why would anyone make any of this up? The answer is, they would not. So without further ado, I present to you true fantasy football bad beats voiced over stock photos of frustrated people. And again, I cannot reiterate enough, all of these things definitely happened.
It's week 2 of the 2016 season. It's Monday Night Football. I'm down 1.5 points. I got my boy Connor Boss kicking it for the Bears. But what happens? The guy misses a chippy. The thing ain't even 30 yards long. And at the beginning of the game, I lose a point right there. I'm figuring I'm okay, right? But I lose a point there. He only gets 2 extra points the rest of the damn game, and I lose by a half a point. Are you freaking kidding me, Connor Boss? From now on, you're Connor Boss.
In 2001, Jamal Anderson's torn ACL in the season's third week cost me a win, and I eventually missed the playoffs by 1 game. Our league's first prize that year was $140. By my calculations, that money, invested wisely but impressively over 16 years with interest, today would be worth approximately $7.4 million.
Oh, God, I don't want to talk about it.
I had been trying to settle my wide receiver 2 and flex spots and borrowed an algorithm I normally use for my DFS projections to run a series of PPR and half PPR scenarios using the latest over-unders. Oh, okay, yep, my wife just left me.
It was literally the worst thing that ever happened to me. I spent literally 2 straight days setting up my lineup, and then Phillip Rivers ends up throwing literally 9 interceptions in the first half of the Sunday night game. But I was still ahead right up till the end of the Monday Night Football, when Jason Elam kicks a field goal from literally a mile away to end the game, and I lose. The whole thing literally killed me. Well, I guess the last part isn't true. I did go into cardiac arrest that night and was clinically dead for almost 14 minutes, but they did revive me.
Anyway, at that point, I'm covered in feces. Not all of it my own. Oh, and also, I lost by 7.
And as soon as Tucker's kick went through the uprights, I realized I'm not in a fantasy football league because I don't have any friends.
Yeah, I mean, those are some really bad beats. All right, when we come back, a new segment, Talking It to the Streets, in which we ask local residents, who are you and what are you doing here?